Hello. You've heard of becoming a crazy old cat lady, but I already went through that phase when I was little. This video is all about myself and my own stories, so it is 100% original. It also might not seem that entertaining, but I hope someone out there likes it, so let me know if you do. Here we go. When I was younger, I was obsessed with cats. I don't mean, oh, cats are my favorite animal, but more like, my life and soul has been dedicated to these felines. Cats are still my favorite animal, but from like 4 to 12 years old, cats were my life. Literally everyone in my class knew I was obsessed with cats. Like, when anyone mentioned cats, people would turn to look at me and be like, Shannon! How did everyone know I liked cats, might you ask? Well, I wore a cat shirt almost every day for the longest time. Don't worry, it wasn't the same one though. Also, I only drew cats. I couldn't even draw people. Me and my friend invented this world called Catland where we made stories and characters and stuff. Looking back at it, Catland was basically My Little Pony but with cats. At the time I thought it was unique and cool though. We had lots of fun with it. When I was younger, I hated dolls. And I substituted dolls with stuffed cats. Like, you know those toy baby stroller things? Well, I had one and I'd just put a stuffed cat in it and walk around treating the cat like a doll. I also loved Littlest Pet Shop toys, and I separated all the cats I had into one area and all the other animals into the other area because, like, the cats were all my favorites. When you were little, did you ever bring a toy out with you places? Because I always had some sort of toy cat in my hands. In grade 2, my class did this song play thing on Noah's Ark. It was called the Unicorn Song. Here, I'll play a clip of it since I cannot sing. Some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. So everyone got to be an animal, and 2 people could have the same animal. When I heard one of the animals was a cat, my 7-year-old self was like, whoa, I need this. Luckily, I got to be a cat, because the teacher knew how much I loved them. This other girl also got cats, and we had to bring in 2 stuffed animals to use as props. She volunteered to bring them in, so I said okay. But since I had tons of stuffed cats, I brought my own in anyway. And my cats were 10 times better than hers, in my opinion. And we ended up using mine, which was great. In elementary school, did you ever have to do speeches? We had to do one every year. There was some big school competition, and the teacher had to choose one person from their class to perform in front of the school. I never wanted to do that, but we still had to all present in front of our class. I made my speech about cats almost every year. Some teachers would be like, okay, try to pick a different topic from what you did last year. And then I'd sort of just alter the idea slightly, but basically do the same thing. When I was younger, I didn't really like reading, but when I did read, I only read cat books. Whenever we went as a class to the school library, I got cat books. I remember I loved the Magic Kitten series and Kitty Corner. Then, as I got older, I loved the Warrior Cat series. I read every Warrior Cat book up to the Dawn of the Clan series because by then I wasn't as interested in it anymore. In about grade 5, I think, I started liking reading more. My friends did too. Well, they sort of always liked reading, I think. And they were both reading the Divergent series. After Allegiant just came out, both my friends were talking about it, and I felt left out. So I decided to go out and get the book. It was my first non-cat book, and I was hesitant, but I actually really liked it. Despite not liking books as a kid, I became a pretty advanced reader, and me and my friends were reading from the teen section when we were not really considered teens. After reading that first book, it was the start of my love for reading. I got a pet cat when I was 4, and since my parents let me name her, I decided to name her Cuties, because she was cute, of course. Now, whenever anyone asks me what her name is, I always feel like I have to justify myself and say I named her when I was 4. I have another cat I got later named Angel, which, I mean, that's more of a normal name. I also now call them nicknames. I don't actually really call them by their actual names. Oh, that reminds me. I also loved names like Katie and Callie and stuff because it reminded me of the word cat. It's weird, I know. I named, like, all my characters those sort of names. I remember I once made a family and named them something all like Katie, Callie, Catherine, Christy, all sort of names. The Kardashians. Later, when I was talking about this with my friends, they said, Cat is a name. Why don't you just name them Cat? Well, I didn't know that that was the name at the time, okay? Also, even my DS username thing is still Katie123 or something like that. I still haven't changed it. One year, this other guy in my class also loved cats, and I swear, when I said I was obsessed with cats, he said he was addicted to cats, being all cool and different than me, and I thought that didn't make any sense, because you can't be addicted to cats, like, what? When I brought it up to my friends, though, they said they don't remember him saying that, so then I thought, oh, well, I guess I just imagined it. But my mom says she remembers me telling her that he said that, so maybe I'm not crazy after all. That way, anyway. Well, I thought it was done, but nope, I gotta talk about shows for a second. Did anyone here watch Sagwa the Chinese Siamese cat? I love that show so much. Me and my friends would pretend to be the characters sometimes at recess, and I almost always ended up choosing my character last, so I was stuck being either the brother or the mom, and it always annoyed me because I didn't like those characters as much. Also, this show called Binka I discovered, but I only liked that for like a month or something. I remember liking the theme song a lot. It was a bop. Also, my favorite movie was Aristocats, and by now, you should have probably guessed that, because cats. I think that's about it. The secret is out. While I'm not obsessed anymore, I still love cats, but my newer obsessions have taken over. I hope this video wasn't boring for you, but I thought I'd share me being a weird kid. Let me know what you thought about this video, and did anyone else have any weird childhood obsessions? Let me know in the comments. Have an amazing day. Bye! Can we take a moment to appreciate this fan art that was made for me? Like, oh my gosh. Thank you so much! I love you guys! Don't feel like you have to or anything, but if you do want to send me fan art, then just use Instagram or Tumblr, and you could either message me or just tag me in the photo. Either way. I mean, only if you want to, though. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm asking for fan art or anything, but, I mean, just letting you know, like, that would be how you could send me some if you wanted them. Anyway, bye!